worshiper, I had to make note of the power and how intentional our God is. Only a few people are witness to what I'm about to say. So, the church that I belong to, that I haven't been in several weeks, just due to shenanigans, let's just say. So, they were accepting donations, and I had reached out to a sister who's overseeing it to get the donations to her, and she just said, hey, I can pick it. You can give it to me at church, or we can make arrangements to meet after church. So I didn't respond. I went immediately into prayer on that, because right now, for my life, Bishop Jakes is speaking into it. He's feeding me. So I knew my son was back in town, and he was going to be at church. So I told him yesterday that we would do a handoff after. And he laughed at me too, because I'm a bed rocker. I said, well, I gotta listen. I can't miss worship. I can't miss. So he started laughing. I said, boy, I don't care if you laugh or not. I'm being fed. And that's what counts. So, and then I had to just tell him, boy, let's hang up this phone before you make me sin. Of course, I hang up and just got to pray, because nobody can make you sin. You can choose to fall into sin. So it was all good. He texted me to see if I was still coming, right around 11:30, and I responded back, said yes. Now I gave them the benefit of the doubt that most likely their service was going to be over at 12:30, because that was a goal of theirs, to be finished with church by 12 o'clock, no later than 12:30, because it starts at 10:30. So, of course, I pull up, and it's still going on. But here's the testimony of our intentional God. So, like I told my son, boy, I'm not going to sit out in a hot car and wait for the service to be over, because who knows how long it might take. So I came in, and when I came in, here is the power of God. And only those who were in church, who know anything about me and my history with Gillum, could bear witness that this was a God moment. He's precise. God is so intentional. When I walked in, the pastor had the mic giving confession of his sin of having a hard heart towards, now he was speaking about his biological sister, but our intentional God said that's a blanket message, and I want you to hear it. I want you to hear it at this exact moment, and I want you to accept that. So Pastor John Wilson, I respect a man that can acknowledge his wrongs, because that's the man that's after God's own heart. And the thing about it, I'm just going to say for all listeners, is not to be Saul, because Saul was broken at one point when it came to his bitterness towards David, but he got yoked again. The goal is to lay that burden, that resentment down, to crucify it every time it tries to bear its ugly head. Now, I pray that me making this recording, talking about our intentional God, doesn't cause you, pastor, your family, or any member at Gillum to stumble, because it's all about glorifying God. That's what your confession, when I walked in, at that exact moment, was all about. Glorifying God. So, Pastor John Wilson at Gillum Community Church, mad respect for you. Mad respect for you. And I pray that the love and peace and of God will forever break that bondage between you and your biological sister or any other sister in Christ or brother in Christ, because you're a man of God that's been given a mantle that no one, nothing is worth separating you from God. So enough said on that. Brothers and sisters in Christ, on this beautiful Sunday, August 6, 2017, Agape, love you. Have an awesome day. And then mercy follows, so I can do the will and I'm happy. But the sun, that's a mystery.